Behind me is the pre-refreshed Tesla Model X. I do own myself the all-new refreshed 2022 Tesla Model X long range, and I did end up taking it in for service, and this is the loaner I got today. This one has the regular steering wheel like with every other car, and I gotta say I'm missing the yoke. So this one here is in the blue exterior. It's got the older bumper with the fog lights. There's also the parking sensors that go around. The headlights look pretty much the same as my headlights. So I'm assuming I don't have the matrix headlights like a lot of you guys have been asking me in the comments. The panel gap on this is insane. I mean, I thought mine was bad, but look at that. I can fit my finger there. How about this side? No, mine is not like this. I just noticed that. That's a huge panel gap. Anyway, not my car. I don't really care much about all the panel gaps on this one. Right now it's got the Pirelli Scorpion winter tires, 265/45R20 at the front and 275/45R20 at the rear. Got the fender camera over here. Cannot believe how much nicer the old new Model X looks with the black exterior pieces instead of the chrome that this one has. I mean, especially with this blue color, I just do not think it even looks good with it. But yeah, there's the chrome pieces under the mirrors, the handles. There's the autopilot camera right there on the B-pillar. Pushing this opens up the passenger door. The window makes a really squeaky noise. It's pretty loud. Full automatic though. This is the handle to close it. I was on the way, so it stopped, I guess. There's also a storage here. Bottle holder, speaker, soft touch here, soft touch here. The passenger seat, it is automatically controllable. Lumbar support. Sitting here at the passenger seat, very nice visibility. As you can see with this beautiful, beautiful windshield. I appreciate not seeing the vents on the refreshed Model X. This one does not have the pin glove box. I love the pin glove box because you can totally end up securing your belongings and typing a pin to unlock, whereas this one anyone can access, and it seems like it's not even lockable. No autopilot camera here in the center. Got the rear view mirror. Same touch sensitive lights, and then the front ones here are controlled within the infotainment screen. Two cup holders here. The armrest is a bit weird on this Model X versus the newer one. Like I feel like I need it like this all the time, and that way I lose the cup holders. But then if we open this part up, there's actually a place, I guess, you can put cup holders, and they're adjustable, so you can move this and then put it another place if you like. And this cabin is really big. It goes all the way back there, as you can see, and then also deep inwards here. Closes up. There's also storage space over here. This gloss wood trim piece looking thing. The dash, sun visors. Let's see if they're the same. About the same, yeah. Opens up like this. Then we got the mirror. Even this one still has the plastic cover for the mirror. And this is, I believe, a 2018 Model X. It does not seem to open up. It just seems like it's like this and that's it. Like when you're driving and like you have your arm here, you can't use this cup holder anyway. They definitely fixed that with the new refreshed Model X. It's got the hazard switch over here. Let's see, if I'm standing here, would it close? Oh yeah, it hit me and then it stopped. Now let's take a look at the back. Got the close button here for the Falcon Wing door. You can also control it from here. The vents. The newer one has a screen in the back. Also, the vents are invisible, whereas this one, you can clearly see them. Again, the minimal look of the interior on the new refresh is just amazing. And also these seats, they're kind of like this leather or like vegan leather over here, and then like cloth material here. I personally don't like it. I like it when it's all the same material. And there's the vents, 2 USB ports, cup holders right there. Still no any door pockets behind the passenger and driver seat. You can still fold these seats in case you need more storage space. But first I'm gonna move this a bit forward so that it would actually fold. So you can have 40-60 split rear seats in case you need more cargo room. Can push that to close. This Model X did not have the best life, I guess I should say. The paint has so many scuff marks on them. It's a 75D. There's the cargo room with the one seat folded. There's no any storage space here, whereas the refresh one has a storage space here. Also the 12-volt outlet is over there with a light. And there's a deep compartment here on the refresh. This is the 5-seater, so you still have this storage compartment there. And then opening this up, there's the storage underneath this part, which is much deeper. And also we got the wall adapter there. Opening the driver's side Falcon Wing door. So again, look at the amount of space you have for leg room, and the seats are really comfortable, at least here on my 2022 Model X. This one, the driver's seat is still pretty comfortable. This one is ripped a little, so you can fold this, and there's the amount of space you'll have if you fold the second row seats. Definitely more room in the refreshed Model X. You can also recline the seat, so if I pull this, I can recline it like that while pushing back the seat. Here's the key for the Model X. It's pretty much a small Model X, and if I press 3 times on the top, it'll actually close every door as well as lock the car, just like that. You can control the Falcon Wing doors using the key fob. So double press here on the left will open up the driver's side, right will open up the passenger side. There's also a setting that you can open up the front door, the driver's door, all that stuff. So let me just open up the trunk, and let's turn that option on. Into the settings, vehicle, automatic doors on. And let me show you what that does. So if I press twice, it'll open up the driver's door. And if I press it twice, one more time, it will open up the passenger door, just like this. And the doors do have sensors in them, so they shouldn't be hitting anything. And with 3 press on the key fob, it will close every door, just like that. Let's take a look at the front space. The front space is also pretty large. It is missing this part. So on mine, you can find the tow hook here, as well as the push to unlock the front button. So that's kind of interesting. But overall, it's a pretty large frunk, just like mine. I definitely like the taillights on the refreshed Model X. It has the newer charge port. Now the glow on this charge port is so much nicer. But again, the refresh one kind of goes black, this part, and it is just so much nicer taillights in my opinion. But again, this one having the glow is really cool. All right, so let's hop in. Pushing the brake will close the door. And this car has been updated to the latest software, so you got the newer look to the infotainment screen. The steering wheel, I definitely prefer the Model Y and 3 steering wheel. The yoke, in my opinion, is the best. Got the next track, back track, volume up and down. I believe pressing this down will pause it. Got the voice control, so you can talk to the car. It shows it right there. You can adjust the fan speed. And if you press here, you can go through temperatures and then adjust temperatures. You cannot do this right now, I believe, with my Model X, the refreshed one. So that's pretty cool. You can turn it off. Go through here, display brightness. You can adjust that if you like. So it adjusts this and this. Recent calls and contacts. And you also have the average watt hours per kilometer. Let's see if you open up the Falcon Wing door, does it show it here? So it shows it there instead of, well, it shows it there too. Okay, so it kind of shows you a two-way look, so that's interesting. Got the closel here as well, just like we demonstrated on the key fob. Of course, it has the turn signals, the wiper controls over here. It's got the steering wheel control. You got the control here for the adaptive cruise control following distance. Mirror folding over here. This totally seems like came out of our GLA. And then mirror controls left and right. All windows are fully automatic. And I think it's also this window that makes a squeaky noise, as you can hear. Not while it's closing. There's that door pocket here, and also grab to close it manually. Sun visor here for the driver. And this still has the plastic. Interesting. Now on the 2022 Model X, they removed this lock and unlock from here on the top, so you could get in quickly and then just lock the car. On the newer one, you have to go through settings and then hit lock. So I just wish they will put that back up there, because that's pretty important in my opinion. Got the profiles, the home link, all of that stuff over here. Sentry mode. I don't know if you can see, but there's like this fading that happened through the screen edges. I don't know if that's normal or not. So if I go through the display and then we turn this into light mode, I don't know. It's not flickering, but again, there's that glow there around the screen, which is super bad. So I'm not sure if that's normal or not. I personally prefer dark mode because it goes through with this pretty nicely. So there's the controls: front fog lights, rear fog lights, exterior lights, all that stuff. Fold the mirrors from here as well. Always fold mirrors. You can have that on. Tap to unlock. You can control the passenger door even from here by touching the screen. It'll open it up. Touching it again will close it. I think my Model X is much softer when it closes it. Open up the driver's door from here as well. There's the speaker, more storage space there. And then touch, I'll close it. The vents, auto headlights, the trunk, pedals and steering. Yeah, one thing I noticed, there's no hold option in this car. You actually have to come to a stop and then push down the brake to enable hold. This, you can't really do full one pedal driving, because as soon as you're stopped and the incline is not flat, the car starts rolling back. I expected it to be one pedal driving, and it's kind of not. You have creep, slowly move when brake pedal is released, slip start, range mode, trailer mode. Steering modes, you can have standard and sport, regenerative braking, low and standard. Suspension, we can raise it to very high, which is 22 centimeters. Adjust speed. Charging, 64% battery currently. Autopilot, auto steer beta, summon beta, offsets, all of these information. Vehicles right over here. I can't find the feature where it would close up all the windows when you lock the car. Distance instead of percentage, so you can see it says we can go about 221 kilometers at 64%. And then you have ideal here. And this one says we'll have 276. I'm going to stick with 221 because usually it's not accurate. That's why I prefer the percentage. Kilometers and miles, you can change that. There's the trips. The car has 69,000 kilometers on it. Navigation, safety. Got the Sentry mode, dash cam, all that stuff. And you control the lights from here. So if you want to turn on those fronter lights, you do them from the touchscreen here. As you can see, you can turn on and off. You can also turn on all of the lights, just like that. And then you can turn off all of the lights. And at first it's pretty strange where you try to turn on a light here and there's no light. And then you try to turn from here, you can't. So you have to go through the screen and then do this to turn on the light here for the front. So this was my honest review of the 2018 Tesla Model X 75D. I was reviewing this more of a way comparing it to my own refresh 2022 Tesla Model X. I gotta admit, while driving the new refresh one, being inside the new refreshed one, it is just a whole different experience. Seeing the top of the steering wheel through my windshield, and then it's kind of blocking this instrument cluster. Like, I am really missing the yoke. So hopefully I'll get my car back and then I can return this because I love driving my car. A huge difference when it comes to the Model X refresh versus the pre-refresh, which is this one. I definitely prefer a Model Y over this one. Model X refresh over a Model Y, if that makes sense. I prefer the more minimal interior, but I do love the exterior of the X more. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys next time.